Hey, what's up, guys? So, for episode 3 on the series of me fixing my Ecoboost, I'm going to go over on the bench these SPD turbo adapters. Just kind of give you guys a good comparison between the OEM units and these upgraded units. As you probably noticed, I'm wearing the same shirt that I've been wearing the other 3 videos, and I'll let you guess if this is the same day or if I'm just wearing the same shirt. So, we'll get to it, and it should be a quick one because these are pretty simple. But just hopefully, if you had any questions, this could answer them. So, all right. So in front of us again, we have the OEM turbo over here. Here's the OEM turbo adapter, and here's the upgraded SPD turbo adapter. SPD, I think, does actually do a pretty good job of putting all the dimensions on their website, and as well as a dyno with their power gain. So let's I'll do the measurements here in a second, but I just want to show you how, in case you're not familiar with what this actually does. So this is the OEM one, and basically it goes in the back of your turbo here, and it mounts on there on under some studs, and this allows your downpipe to kind of grab onto this kind of, I don't know, bulbous shape here. So that's all it does. It's not really anything too crazy, but I figured if I was going to take the turbos off already to do my other projects, I might as well upgrade these if I can get a power gain. I think SPD claims about 10 horsepower for these. We'll be able to test that a little bit when I do my 0 to 60 final run. Obviously, that'll be in combination with the CRP exhaust manifolds I just in the last video. So now we'll get the turbo out of the way, and we'll just compare these real quick. So I mean, right off the bat, you can tell that the SPD has a larger opening. Let's flip it over. So and here, hopefully that's easy to see. I'll kind of move it around, kind of give you some depth. Hopefully that'll help. But you can see that these cutouts are way deeper on the SPDs. They basically go down all the way to this this top surface, maybe like a 1/16 of an inch there, where they don't, and they're hardly going down here on the OEMs. The idea of this is that this is going to promote easier flow and less resistance to kind of get it into your downpipe versus this kind of hard lip there. So we'll measure. Let's measure at the widest point, or yeah, on the OEM ones here. We're looking at roughly 2.875 inches. So we're a little bit wider on the SPDs here, 2.95. Not that big of a difference. Let's look at height. I bet that height's gonna be the same thing and the same dimension as this. So let's measure this dimension. All right, so now we'll measure the actual kind of opening here. Let's kind of go there. Hopefully that's accurate. 2.3 inches, and let's just put that up against the OEM one here. So as you can see, the OEM one is much smaller, just because the calipers, you can tell. So let's measure it. All right, we're at 2.07. Yeah, 2.06. So what's that, a 1/4 inch larger on these? Not a huge difference, but like I said, I figured why not, if it does gain me a little extra power and creates less of a restriction. I think that's a win, especially for, I think they're right around 150 bucks or something like that, so not horrible in price. So one thing to note is to get the studs off the turbo, which is you will be required to do to replace this. Is quite a pain. It wasn't too bad once I took the turbo out of the truck. I know guys that do it in the truck. they have a lot of difficulties with it. So just keep that in mind. SPD offers a parts kit for this project. They also offer a stud extractor, which is very easy to use. I used it, but I've seen other guys use the 2-knot method in order to get those studs out. And I won't get into that, but you can look it up if you need to. So I know that video was short and sweet, so hopefully it answered any questions you had. They're really pretty simple, so it wasn't too much to talk about. I'll be happy to answer anything you guys want to know about this, and stay tuned for the next mods. It's a long project, so there'll be more content to come. Thanks.